That sucks. I go to Zora's domain, and I find a little Zora girl. And she's like, I want to throw a bottle with a love letter in it into the river, and whoever it floats to will be my husband. And I'm like, okay, that's cute. Okay, throw the love letter. And she says, I can't follow it because my mommy says I can't go too far from home. Can you please follow the love letter and see who it goes to? And I said, okay. So the love letter drifts down the river, and there's a bunch of obstacles, and you have to blow up the obstacles so that the love letter doesn't get destroyed while it's going down the river. And this was like fucking way too long. It lasted way too long, but eventually the love letter goes down the river, goes all the way down, and it reaches at the end of the river. It reaches here. It stops right here at this guy. And this dude right here gets the love letter. And he opens it up, and he's like, oh, it's from the Zora girl that I've been talking to. We've been exchanging letters. I want to meet her. I want to meet this girl. We've been talking so much over letters. I want to meet her. And this guy right here. And so I tell him, yeah, she really wants to meet you, dude. You should go to Zora's domain and meet up with her. And she's like, I'm going to do it. But do you think it can really work out between us? And like, it gave me these options, like say yes or say no. And I say, yeah, love conquers all. You can do it. And so it's like, all right, I'm going to do it. So he gets up and he goes to Zora's domain. And I really wasn't sure what was going to transpire. You know, I wasn't really sure exactly how that was going to go down. Let me see if loading this one is the best one to load. So, let me just reiterate something. This Zora girl who put the love letter in the bottle was a child. Like, she was a little kid. This was a little kid. I thought that the bottle was going to wind up, like, in the hands of a Zora boy, you know? Little girl sends a love letter, a little boy finds it, and they promise to get married, and, you know, 10 years later they get married, you know? Like, I thought it was going to be some cute, sweet little side quest. But then the bottle goes to it lands at this human man. Grown-ass man. And so I do the quest. And so it says, like, go back to Zora's domain. So I go back to Zora's domain. And now I gotta find those two people. And I have to see, you know, so how do things wind up? How does it turn out? What happens? And I expected that, like, the little girl sees him and she's like, oh, you're not what I expected. We can't be together. For obvious reasons. So here is the little Zora girl. And here is the man of her dreams. And they're going to speak now, and we're going to listen to what they say. Oh, it's you. Hey, Sazin, this is the guy who made sure my letter reached you safely. Oh, it's you. As you can see, I somehow made it to Zora's domain. Thanks to you, I finally managed to work up the courage to meet Finley. At least that's how I see it. Thank you so much for introducing me to my soulmate. Sazin and I discussed it, and we decided we just had to thank you the next time we saw you. So here, this is from both of us. Thank you for everything. Yeah, okay. Sazin, be sure to swim and climb and lift stuff a lot. That'll help you build up those muscles you promised me. As you wish, my darling. I'll try my best. Quest complete. The objective of this quest was to help this grown-ass man hook up with this little-ass girl. She is like half his height. If she stares straight ahead, she's making eye contact with his dick. Nintendo, what the fuck? This is not appropriate. This is not okay. Who at Nintendo authorized this? Did Miyamoto look at this and say, yep, that's okay. I put my stamp of approval on this one. Put it in the game, guys. This game had like 500 people working on it, and no, not one of them said, hey guys, you want to reconsider this side quest? Hey guys, do you think there might be an issue here? I mean, interspecies relationship is one thing. You know, that there's a lot of things to consider there. But I think the age difference is the primary thing I'm going to be focusing on here. That's a little kid. That's a grown man. And they're calling each other soulmate and darling. Am I the only one who sees something weird going on here? Uh-huh. They're discussing important things like when the wedding's going to be and how many children they're going to have. You're so dreamy. Oh, jeez. I mean... I'm not sure what there is to say. I'm a little bit speechless. I'm not sure what... Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Zoras. Here's the thing about the Zoras, okay? Here's the thing about the Zoras, alright? Alright? Zoras live a really, really long time. Zoras live like 200 years. Their aging is different from normal human aging. Let me see if I can find... Oh, that dude's not here right now. Okay, the king right here, I think he's like 300 years old. This guy right here. And then if we go down here, there's a guy somewhere around here. Oh yeah, there is a... Okay, there's Prince Sidon. He was alive to know his sister who died 100 years ago. So this guy's like 120 or something. This guy's pretty old. If we talk to, like, one of these Zoras around here, he talks to Link and he's like, hey, we played together when we were kids. And that was 100 years ago. So, like, these Zoras live a long freaking time. So if I look at one of these little Zora kids right now, see that Zora kid? That Zora kid might be like 20 human years old. But, like, at what age do Zoras reach maturity, though? I mean, physical maturity and mental maturity are different things. At what age is it okay for a Zora to enter a relationship? That kid right there might be 20 years old, but, like, they're still a kid, aren't they? I mean, how long does it take for a Zora to develop, like, the mental... I mean, is this okay or is this not okay? I need some answers because I can't sleep at night knowing that I did this side quest and hooked up these two. Like... Is he going to wait a few years, or is he going to get it on tonight? I don't know what's going on here. I'm a little bit uncomfortable. I'm a little bit unsure. I'm a little bit thrown. I didn't expect this from you, Nintendo. I thought you were a family-friendly company. I thought I was pushing the boundaries with taboos in video games, and look, Nintendo is putting me to shame. Well, let's continue with the game.